gonna be talked about. That's how it is. It's either Cross is gonna get talked about either way. No one asks for subs, ever gets one. For me, as a matter of principle, fair enough. Things about to get crazy tonight. Tonight's gonna go wild. Tonight's gonna go wild. Yeah, I'm really surprised. Who do you guys think the mystery person should have been? Like, honestly, who do you think the mystery person should have been? I believe Cross. Oilers are not bringing home the cup. Come on, guys, let's be real. Oilers are not bringing home the cup. They played very well yesterday. We are gonna see Hikuleu tonight. I'm gonna say Hikuleu. Yo, Keely, thank you so much for subscribing 7 months in a row. Appreciate you. Obafemi, I would have loved, especially in that three-way. Thank you so much for the gift over there on TikTok. Yes, we are live over on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch, so I might be answering a whole bunch of different people tonight. Obviously, I do my own clipping, so if you're looking for my clips, they're over on Tesh Clips over on TikTok and on my Instagram channel.
Friday Night SmackDown is in Bluegrass Country, Lexington, Kentucky, where the best thoroughbreds are born to run. Tonight, a vocal crowd has packed the famed Rupp Arena.
How's the audio for you guys?
The starting gate will open with big-name superstars on a sprint down the stretch, and the finish line is the king and the queen of the ring.
Audio's good. You guys can hear the show.
Power that's assembled tonight. 2 fatal 4-ways on the men's side of the tournament.
I think Priest should win that match.
The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in another first-round turning matchup. His first match on SmackDown since early February with Priest on.
And I think they're gonna give it to Mello for the other one.
First round. Jade, Cargill, and Nia Jax will once again find.
I think it should be Alexa Bliss and Jade.
And then this dynamic
no disrespect to Michin. No disrespect to Michin. Her stream was an awesome one last night, or the other night. She gave me a nice little shout out over there. Loved it. Ticket prices went down this morning as the event got closer. Fatu!
The United States champion. He left Money in the Bank with a shocking moment.
Yeah, he did.
Fatu turned on Solo Sikoa. Tonight we hear from the Samoan Werewolf. And
yeah, I'll tell you right now.
Money in the Bank.
I will tell you right now. Here's the thing.
She conquered the ladders, and now with contract in hand, everyone better proceed.
House show tickets by my ear, $600. That's insane. Man, I remember front row at a house show was like $200. Solo Sikoa is going to turn into a Pokemon trainer, I'll tell you right now. That man has more Samoans in his back pocket than anyone else I've ever seen in my life. Dead serious.
With my partner, Wade Barrett. Are you psyched for these fatal 4-ways, my man?
Oh, the stakes are high. The drama is going to be even higher. Not only
I don't know why people were calling for Ilya. I'm pretty sure Ilya is out for a while.
That's right, we're just 2 weeks.
There you go. Ilya's out until September. There you go. Like a torn ACL and MCL is not a quick comeback, guys. I've torn my MCL. It's not a quick return. If you guys are sticking over on the, yo, thank you so much for the gift over on TikTok. If you guys are hanging out over on TikTok, make sure you're tapping that screen, sharing the live. If you want a better viewing experience, head on over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrTeshk.
The loudest, wildest, most passionate fans have traveled from around the globe. What a historic day. You will see the new stars of AAA.
How you been? I missed you, buddy. Yeah, Flyers, thank you so much, man. I'm good. He tore his ACL, MCL, and meniscus. Yeah, that's not a quick comeback. That's not a quick comeback at all.
I'll see you at Money in the Bank.
You are looking live at the sold-out Intuit Dome. Welcome to Money.
The big debut tonight, I've heard major rumors that the debut is Hikuleo, which is going to be dope if it is. Because if Hikuleo shows up, I swear to God, Solo's just the funnel for new Samoans. That's all it is. He is just the new funnel for Samoans. What's up, Wheel? Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Becky Lynch wins the Intercontinental Championship.
Lampert, I love the Wyatt Six. You're never gonna hear me talk negatively about the Wyatts. You're never gonna hear me talk negative about the Wyatts. I love the whole vision of the Wyatts. I think Ilya kept out till the Rumble is the best way to do it. Mariah's new name, we're gonna talk about that later this week, or early next week on Straight Shoot. The one thing I dislike about WWE is the commercial song. Yeah, I wish they could change that around a little bit. What if Naomi cashes in tonight? Nah, I think they heard us about the women always cashing in super early. I think they're gonna hold off with Naomi and let it build out till SummerSlam, where it's like Bianca versus Jade and then Naomi cashes in. Is Becky a heel or face now? Becky's a heel. Becky's a major heel. 100% a major heel. Man, we got a good amount of viewers over here on the TikTok right now. 142 and growing. How do you feel about Solo turning on, Jacob turning on Solo? I love Solo getting turned on. All right, Mystic. I hope you're doing well, brother. I really hope you're doing well. Who's gonna join Jacob? No one. No one's joining Jacob. Jacob's gonna run it himself. Solo's just got another Samoan in his back pocket. Oh, I didn't know he was here tonight. Clearly, I'm not paying attention. Nah, we just need to see Zilla now. Zilla ain't coming out. Zilla ain't debuting anytime soon. Look at those Kentucky colors. Heard Tala is coming. Tala. I heard a Hikuleo. John Cena sucks. Keep it in your pants. Yo, settle down, Park. Who's winning King and Queen of the Ring? I don't know. Who do you guys think? Oh, Tala Tonga? They're gonna change his name to Tala Tonga? I'll be pissed. Yo, I love that the chats are going tonight. I love that y'all are chatting tonight. Sophia, I noticed you were here. I noticed Vanessa was here too. What up, y'all? I might need someone over on TikTok if it gets this crazy. We're at over 200 people right now.
The never seen
Happy Friday the 13th. Guys, if you're over on TikTok, make sure you follow the YouTube and the Twitch channel too, at MrTeshk.
On his plan, as he says, to ruin wrestling. We know what lies ahead. He'll be defending against CM Punk, June 28th, Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia.
Everyone on YouTube. What's up, Stone Taylor? Where'd you come from? I volunteer no. Nah, you won't see too much bullshit over there, Mystic. I got it all pretty much locked down now. Patty, thank you so much for the gifts. Rikishi is crashing out.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the greatest of all time, the Never Seen.
Listen to these marks.
Gracing Lexington with his presence one last time.
Oh my God, the curtsy. The curtsy from this man.
Real champion, John Cena!
Well, he's figured out how to train ring announcer Mark Nash, that's for sure.
Figured out how to train Mark Nash. That's wild. How much TKO paying the fans to boo? They ain't paying them. Fans are booing because they want to boo.
Wrestling's Mount Rushmore.
Who's wrestling's Mount Rushmore, guys? Let me see in the chat.
John Cena.
No.
John Cena. John Cena.
Pause, bro. Pause.
John Cena.
Pause.
Yes, there have been great wrestlers. Yes, there have been great talkers. But no one in the past, certainly no one in the present, and no one in the future is even comparable to me.
At least they all could wrestle.
And the very reason I will always outmaneuver you is not because I never give up, no. It is because I'm smarter than you.
Yo, pause.
You can't see me. You all want to be me. And whether you're my opponent, whether you're watching at home or mesmerized by me in this very arena, I am always 1,000 steps ahead of you because you are simply worried about right here, right now, when I won this moment right now over a year ago.
Wait, what?
You see, I announced my retirement early so I could have 6 months to scout my most likely opponents.
Okay.
I knew anyone could enter the Rumble, so I entered. And I also knew if I lost the Rumble, I could use my seniority to guarantee a spot in the Elimination Chamber. I also knew in that chamber, Punk and Rollins would melt down, giving me an easy win. And on that night, Cody Rhodes' focus was on the final boss. So all I had to do, seize the moment, shock the world, and become an unpredictable opponent.
Okay.
Then, all I did was use Cody's obsession with being loved and passion for the grand stage to guarantee myself a WrestleMania win. I used your fanfare of a 25-year-old rivalry in Randy Orton's hometown.
So what you're saying is you have the script.
Into a false sense of security. I put our truth in the main event.
So Cena's saying he's got the script.
So all of you would care, and you took the bait. And while you wasted your time trying to save truth, I formed an alliance with Logan Paul, making him no longer a threat, and bought myself just enough time to size up my next opponent in CM Punk.
Okay.
I used CM Punk's rebellious nature and sociopathic self-confidence to back him into a corner, where now if CM Punk really wants to take this, he has to admit to himself that he's a hypocrite. And I don't have to worry about Mr. Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins will never cash in on me holding this.
I don't know about that.
Seth Rollins wants me to leave with this, because then when he cashes in, he is your only champion. Do you get it now? I am the greatest of all time for a reason.
Okay.
Oh, come on. While you've been busy using your pathetic brains, whipping up fake stories, whether or not I sold my soul, all I do is simply put the math in my favor. I win matches before they even start. And in 25 years, I've crunched every number, solved every puzzle, and cracked every code. And thank God I don't need your appreciation, because you won't realize how good I am until 3 years after I'm gone. This is the greatest moment of your life, and to me, you are simply just a mathematical equation. And the math says that there will be no one ever worthy enough to earn the right to hold this again.
Is it just me, or is it the same promo just worded differently every time? All right, Cody, cook them. Are those the new Jordans? Come on, Cody, cook them. Cook them. Big pop. Priest is a party animal. I am getting a little bored of Cody and Cena as well. But if this leads to Cody holding the title for a little bit, I'm okay with it. Fair, Ghostface, fair.
Oh, man.
A Cody heel turn would be fun.
What did you just say? You said you were 1,000 steps ahead. You said you're so smart.
SMRT.
No, you're not just smart. This guy's a genius. It's unfortunate that everything you have said has come to fruition. You're right. Seth and Punk, they melted down. Yep. You're right. I was distracted by the final boss, and I took my eyes off the prize. You're right. You used Randy's home field advantage against him. You're right. Mount Rushmore? Absolutely sure. But here you are with this
not all four
25-year master plan. And there's this parallel, there's this variable that you didn't account for. It's very simple. You laid out your whole story since you've been back. 25-year master plan, right? why didn't you include the simple fact that this past Saturday, you were looking up at the lights and I pinned you in the center of this ring?
Telling no lies. Telling no lies. Thank you so much for the gift, man. Appreciate that. Who was that? Rodney, thank you so much for the confetti.
I'm not part of your plan. You're part of mine.
Oh, say less. Say less.
So, John Rushmore, where does that leave
John Rushmore?
you and I?
Oh! Pause. Pause.
Haven't seen Randy Orton in action in 5 weeks when it came up short against Cena at Backlash in St. Louis.
That's huge.
Welcome back, Viper. Our program
Now things are getting interesting.
The king of the
I'm
ring
very interested now.
Continuing, the ring is filling up with WWE royalty.
Who else would make this perfect?
Anybody and everybody that had
Oh,
a
let him
pulse that
finish,
saw you
Randy.
and I fight in St. Louis at Backlash saw that I had you beaten in this ring. I had you down and out. I had you dead to rights. I was about to remove your head from your shoulders until somebody decided to come and save the day. I realize now I have to do whatever it takes. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter who I have to go through to get number 15.
Oh.
Even if it means being in the King of the Ring tournament, I don't care who it is I have to go through, Cody. I love you like a brother, and you know that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love you like a brother, and you know that, but I have to put your ass down to get to that, Punk. I will not hesitate to do it.
Let's go.
Yes!
The Mega Stars arriving.
He's got a mic. He's gonna talk to us, Joe Tess.
LA Knight came so close to grabbing that briefcase last week and now wasting no time.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah.
You know, all week long, I've heard the whole damn world say, we want LA Knight.
That was right after they said
So
we want Cross.
I know what y'all want, and I know for damn sure what none of y'all want, and that's me walking down here. So why don't we take a walk?
Let's take a walk.
Because I understand what this is. Defiantly as I walk down here, I am looking at the WWE establishment. I know that. I'm the sore thumb standing out here, and I like it that way. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you got to understand something. See, you have this great little master plan of yours. My God, you're a genius. You did it all. But I know for damn sure your plans didn't include this man. Yeah. So let's go ahead and throw that plan on its head. Because here's how it goes down, my man. King of the Ring's right around the corner. What that means is I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, I got a shot at you, all on the way to taking what's mine.
Wow.
And so if that means that unbreakable as I walk in there, I gotta drop a Viper. I gotta drop a Nightmare. And if I gotta drop a genius, balding bitch John Cena, I will be the WWE champion with everybody saying.
Oh. Wow. Okay, LA.
And with that,
okay,
Cena
LA.
just says, I've heard enough.
Well, the champion calls
A
the shots in this
balding
game. And
bitch.
John Cena has made it abundantly clear on this run he will fight on his terms and his way.
Oh! From behind, R-Truth again on the attack.
Sorry,
Well, we
Killings.
saw a very different
Killings.
side of R-Truth's personality on Raw. Gave himself a free haircut, and he's giving John Cena, his former hero, a beatdown to kick things off here on SmackDown.
Yeah, he said, put some respect on my name, Ron Killings. Ron
Let's
Killings just
go,
delivered
Ron.
again. R-Truth.
Let's go, Ron.
This August,
Let's go, Ron.
WWE brings the vibe.
Hell yeah.
Live Stadium.
You know what time it is?
You know what I mean? Ron out here just
2 nights.
put some respect on his
Too
name.
many stars to count. Jersey's
Yeet with
just
it.
built different.
Good opening segment. Very good opening segment. Very good opening segment. Hello, everyone that has joined the chats and is hanging out. If you guys are over on TikTok, make sure you're tapping that screen, sharing the live. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok. So if you want to get a better viewing experience, head on over to the Purple channel and come check us out. Make sure you hit that follow button. But yeah, keep tapping that screen, sharing the live. I think we're on a flare right now, so we got a bunch of people that can come in and just see. We've had almost 1,000 people come through the live already. It's freaking dope. And then obviously Twitch doing their thing. Oh God, sorry guys, I'll just turn that down. I don't think anyone can handle that. Nicey is technically a heel though. Ron, I think he's I think Ron is a tweener. Like, I think they're trying to make him a bad guy, but he's 1,000,000% a tweener. Oh, the link isn't coming up. Okay, don't worry about it, Sophia. I'll fix it next time. I'll fix it next time. Boom, boom, boom. That was a great opening segment. I genuinely did not see are you fucking kidding me? That's annoying. So Hikuleu debuted already on the pre-show, which I'm gonna talk about that as well. That's a piss off. They should have saved that. They knew that was gonna go nuclear. That was before the show. He still might come out because not everyone's there. They made a mistake. I hate the SmackDown does these advert breaks. I don't know, man. I don't know. Scouse be a sausage? Hey, you know what? Ease up on the scouseness, okay there, mate? Ease up on the scouseness. It's so weird having three chats again. But I'm just glad we got a clearer clearer picture here. Versus Randy, Cena versus Punk versus Randy versus Cody. That could be a SummerSlam fatal 4-way. That could be a SummerSlam fatal 4-way. There's nothing wrong with that.
We are are turning the corner towards Fanatics Fest. It's next week in New York.
It would be a pop. I'd be happy with it.
Autograph slots with Cody Rhodes, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, Liv Morgan. They're on sale now.
Kathy Kelly just out here breaking the internet.
Tickets for the ultimate sports fan festival coming to the Javits Center in New York, June 20th and the 22nd. And next Saturday, the 21st, fans at Fanatics Fest, you can see the SummerSlam press conference. Your favorite superstars will be there. We're going to get you ready for the WWE's biggest event of the summer at MetLife Stadium. You can head to fanaticsfest.com to buy your tickets to the SummerSlam press conference. That's Saturday, June 21st.
You could add Ron Killing there. You could add Ron Killings in there.
Talked a lot of smack to everyone.
Are they gonna kick? Are they gonna kick him out of the building?
A very different side of R-Truth has been shown in the past few days, and John Cena, who time and again had treated R-Truth like a clown, might be regretting that now. Not laughing anymore, are we, John Cena?
John Cena. Oh, backstage.
No laughter whatsoever, and irate John Cena screaming in the face of GM Nick Aldis.
Why does it look like a throwback of Chain Gang John Cena? Why does it look like Chain Gang Cena just was going off on Nick Aldis?
See the Viper, Randy Orton, the megastar LA Knight. They were just in an exchange moments ago. Cody Rhodes in there as the who will take this very tournament. King of the Ring.
It's so weird. I still think it might be Mello that wins this. Maybe we get Chain Gang version versus, I don't know. Actually, we could have a rap battle.
First round match in the King of the Ring tournament.
It's the only version of Cena I ever really liked, to be honest.
From Boston, Massachusetts.
From Boston, by the way. I didn't answer earlier, but the new camera looks great. Thank you. Appreciate that, man.
Memorial Battle Royal winner, Carmelo Hayes.
You know, since that Battle Royal win, it's been an interesting past few months. Hasn't been grabbing the W.
All right. While this match begins, I'll be right back.
Contested Money in the Bank qualifier with Andrade. This is Melo's second time competing in the King of the Ring tourney.
Inching closer and closer to smashing through into that top bracket here on SmackDown. A victory in the King of the Ring tournament would really push Melo's career over the edge.
Fascinating matchup in terms of styles, isn't it, Wade?
Yeah, an absolute mix of pretty much everything. My eye, of course, immediately drawn to the Viper, Randy Orton, the man who was the runner-up in last year's King of the Ring tournament. A very controversial ending to that match with Gunther over in Saudi Arabia. Randy Orton
I hope he comes out because he deserves a main event.
Randy Orton will look to fix that this year.
Yeah, that was the ref's
My dad, I'm just found your live trying to keep up with everything. No worries, man, James. No worries.
It was clearly up in the air.
But yeah, guys, if you're still over on TikTok, make sure you tap in that screen.
It's great to have Randy back. After what
I decided when I go back to drinking, when and if, I won't do it until I have a brand deal with a beverage brand.
Runs right into the Viper.
John Cena's made it clear he's not handing out rematches. He's got limited dates, limited.
So I think we're gonna have to all individually or all together decide on a brand.
I.e. winning this tournament.
Oh, would you look at Aleister Black as he moonsaults his way out onto the floor.
Oh.
Right into Mello.
Oh, almost a BFT there.
Almost an RKO there. The firepower is out early, and then a Black Mass attempt as well. Fatal four-way.
Okay, Flyers. Flyers, what name did you say in the chat? And the did you deserve it just made me think of that.
Wait, everybody in this fatal four-way not bashful about putting forth their best stuff early on.
Well, it's a smart thing to do. Look, there's so many distractions in a four-way.
I don't know why you would get banned for saying Hulk Hogan.
For at least hasn't got
what do I need to drink for you, bro? Whatever you want. Just get yourself a libation and hang out.
LA Knight and Randy Orton in the middle of the ring, and now all four participants out onto the floor.
Those punches from Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes.
So who do you guys got in this match? Who we got?
Confrontation over the past 6 weeks or so. Black generally getting the better of it. But
by the way, thanks to Midnight Muscle and Davino for following the channel.
On the outside of the ring, no countouts in this one.
Yeah, Park, I'm not too sure.
Randy looking at
Yo, James, thank you so much for the rose. Appreciate that. Thanks you so much for the gifts over on the chat. Oh my God, lights are turning on. What did you miss? The start of SmackDown.
Backlash in St. Louis.
That's what you missed. The start of SmackDown.
The WWE Championship by John Cena.
Of course, the circumstances far different now than they were then, as R-Truth came down to the ring that night.
It is an ever-evolving landscape. Allegiances, beliefs, friendships, they all change in the blink of an eye here.
Aleister Black.
Mello not clean.
Right to the lateral.
Would anyone have an issue with Knight taking the belt from Cena? I certainly wouldn't. No, I wouldn't either.
And LA Knight battling away. You can't win a match on the outside, and immediately realizing that was Aleister Black going for that quick pin and almost stealing the victory.
Mello sends Aleister Black out as Orton and Knight continue on. And now look at Mello, just smart to at least take the cover against Orton after LA Knight. And LA Knight looks at him and says, hold on a second, that's not how this is going to go.
Negotiation going on. Form an alliance as early as you can. Take at least one man out of the equation. Makes your path to victory just that much easier.
And now Black.
Sorry guys, this match is all over the place.
Such a fine balance between keeping on your toes, keeping on guard, yet wanting to go on the attack.
I don't see this match finishing clean, though. This match, I believe, turns into a complete shit show.
Viper hooks the leg. Arm is on the rope.
This match is going to be, there's going to be interferences left, right, and center in this match.
Pull on the tights from Carmelo Hayes. I felt that was a little unnecessary, Joe.
So I think this is what we should do, just for my like... All right, I got an idea. For all the videos that I post reactions-wise, we should decide on a brand and tag them. Moving forward, every single, like, just comment, like, just tag a brand.
First round of the King of the Ring tournament is underway. Fatal four-way rules, no DQs, no countouts. The first to win by pinfall or submission will advance.
I say Orton wins, Mello takes the black mass. I think it's just going to be random. I think it's completely random.
And Mello. Well, you were there in LA, Wade, calling the action at Money in the Bank. And LA Knight, there was a moment there.
Who would you rather see get a push? Aleister Black or Karrion Kross? Both of them because they're on separate brands. That's why.
LA Knight had been attacked by Seth Rollins' crew earlier in the matchup. Still
Yo, Mello, that was clean.
But denied at the death. Looking to go one better in the King of the Ring tournament now. Oh,
how about that?
Tremendous reflexes there from Carmelo Hayes. Just too much quick,
and then springboarding with the leg drop.
Yo, Mello's out here cooking right now.
Backwards leap like that.
Crown Royal.
So precise.
That would be nice.
Really does have gifts that most of the roster
I grew up in the city Crown Royal was originally distilled in. If Anime was here, he would come up with a wild sponsor idea. He's on his way. He'll be here.
Black.
Feline abilities. And from
he's on his way.
Here comes Carmelo.
Oh, Mello!
Carmelo Hayes is in control here in this fatal four-way King of the Ring first round, but LA Knight cleans things up.
It's again the issue in getting excited too quickly with your own performance. Take your eye off the ball for a split second.
And just slamming him into our new reinforced announce desk.
Yeah.
And guess who's here?
Randy! Oh, LA gets out of it.
Knight,
yo, did Knight just blow his knee out?
Aleister Black unable to do so.
Oh, that looked bad.
Viper smashing Aleister Black right on top of the announce desk.
We got a bunch of smashed monitors, and I'm sure the spine of Aleister Black must be pretty smashed up itself after that impact.
This is awesome.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, LA Knight taking advantage against Mello.
Yeah, and that's the word, advantage. You have the advantage. It's one-on-one. Two men down on the outside. You got to win it now.
Nah, Tyler, I think that was a blend between Truth and Truth and WWE. There's so much to that. There's so much more to it, guys, honestly.
Back and forth they go.
Megastar looking to go big here while he has the moment. Seize it.
Seize the moment.
Mello lock it up. Trying to defend against a superplex.
Battling with all his might, but wait up. That's just too long for the Viper to stay down. Back into the firefight with an effort of his own. Nobody does it better.
Steve, most important question, how you doing? I'm doing good, Jules. I'm doing very good.
Mello rakes the ice, fights back, but look at the step-up kick by Aleister Black.
A toe to the eyeball from Aleister Black, so precise.
Jesus, that kick was nasty.
He looked to send Orton out of the ring, but instead he turns things around against the Viper, right into the post.
Now for a take
LA.
two,
Oh wow, he caught himself on that. Nope.
Mello equal to it.
Gets
Mello going up.
Is he gonna fly from there?
Frog
splash, Mello.
That frog splash was clean, man.
Coming in and making the save at the last possible minute is Aleister Black.
Tyler, we were just talking about that. Yeah, I could. I really could. Jesus.
Boy, what an interesting
we're on commercial again.
Here from
we're almost an hour in, and Randy and LA Knight have been out there pretty much the entire time.
As Carmelo Hayes
That's crazy.
A lot of time up in the corner there, and time again was fighting back, and then eventually was able to
Thug
create some
Life,
space
thank you
against
so
LA
much for the 19th month in a row. Appreciate you, man.
Milliseconds away from victory, had it not been for the razor-sharp timing of Aleister Black, who's now on the offense.
Hayes looking to take
there you go, Flyers.
They know each other so well after
it's literally like 5 days from now.
Battles. It's now counter for counter. What else do you got in the tank?
Met up back on May 9th, on May 16th as well. As Black able to hold on against the O'Connor roll attempt, but then takes the super kick and gets sent.
Honestly, I would go to SmackDown if it was in Kentucky.
Oh, God.
Look
Like,
who's
I
leading on.
actually loved when I
With
drove
a
down to Kentucky.
Garvin stomp. As sadistic, as mean, as nasty as it gets, and at this
Park,
point,
no
Orton
idea.
seems to have all the time in the world.
No idea.
To exact some punishment on this young pretender. Just targeting every joint. Been on the receiving end of this too many times.
Randy Orton, who came out, received a great reception here in Lexington.
Not again.
Oh, he's back to our
Not
desk.
again,
Game
Randy.
five?
He's gonna do more damage.
Game
on the
5's
desk, and he
tomorrow.
does.
Melo's just
As
getting
that back
flattened
of
on that
Melo
table.
just crashes home on the reinforced unannounced desk.
At the end of August, I'm going to start going to a lot of indie shows. Oh, reminder, guys, just a heads up. I'm going to be streaming MLW's summer... MLW summer... What's it called?
Fighting back in that corner against Knight, delivering right hands as LA Knight, the megastar, able to floor Randy and get out of that compromised position.
Summer of the Beasts. Thursday, June 26th. I will be streaming on... Yes, I will be streaming Summer of the Beasts Thursday, June 26th. So just a reminder, put that in your calendars. I will be streaming that. I think I'm one of the only streamers that is actually going to be streaming that. And that just because that card is disgustingly good. And I'm pretty sure I can show it over here on my channel as well. I'm gonna reach out to MLW as well, just to make sure I can get the okay to do it. But I'm gonna be streaming that over on my channel and doing clips of that.
Perhaps KO there. Boot to the side of the face, perhaps catching the temple and jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Not enough to keep him down, but Melo is ripe for the picking here.
Okay, we are back to regular television, so I think we're about to go home with this. I'm gonna say 7 more minutes of this match, so we're about to get crazy.
King of the Ring, fatal 4-way is underway. Winner here will advance to face Sami Zayn.
Oh, he missed.
One-on-one in the semifinals.
Bodies are flying left, right, and center.
There's a black mass attempt on Orton, but he was able to hold on to the ropes. And now the roll-up.
Volley of Muay Thai strikes from Aleister Black on all three opponents.
BFT. Oh, reversal.
Megastar eats that big elbow.
Just exhaustion kicking in there for Aleister Black, but denied again was Carmelo Hayes.
Look at this strike sequence as well. Various levels, kicks, punches, elbows. Into the cover to try to advance. And a counter.
Randy just with a slap to the head. That whole sequence looked a little weird, but I'll take it.
These relentless attacks from Aleister Black. It's a full body workout when this guy gets going.
The speed at which they come, it is non-stop as he is sizing up his rivals.
Oh,
but
Randy.
Randy delivers the 2 big blows.
Talk about the speed at which they
scoop
Let's
slam,
go.
Randy Orton. And how about one for Knight? Oh, Melo, you want some?
Oh, so much torque and momentum and so much impact on the landing.
Oh, is he going double?
Is he going double?
Are we draping DDT?
Are we going double?
Wade?
Randy Orton sensing victory.
Oh! Yo! That was sick!
Jumping neck breaker. And just barely.
That neck breaker was fantastic.
In the process, a double DDT, 3 for the price of 1 from the megastar.
Yo, the visuals on that was so cool.
That did not quite get the job done.
Great scene here.
That was absolutely awesome.
11,922. $1 million plus gate in Lexington. Highest grossing WWE event here in history. And they've got star power everywhere.
Oh, damn, Randy. Randy sold the show. Oh. BFT! Jesus, Alistair.
Alistair Black tried his best to roll out of it. I don't think he quite did.
To win it. Oh, Mello at the last moment
Mello
Fatal four-way,
spiked him. Alistair sold that so well.
It after the megastar hit the BFT.
That sell was awesome.
Chances in the match in the process.
That sell was so good.
Finishing it, of course. Even if the pinfall is not on you, it's game over.
Knight slams down Mello.
Going up.
Resourceful, coming up with whatever
Going
he
up.
can, and with the ring cleared out apart from Carmelo Hayes. Now is the time.
Oh, he loves that leaping elbow when he's able to line it up.
Oh!
Bronson!
Big Bronson Reed arrives.
Well, LA Knight got a little payback.
Wait a minute.
Breaker.
The dogs are barking.
Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker was cost his spot in the King of the Ring tournament by LA Knight on Raw a few days ago. After all the fallout from Money in the Bank, and he's paid.
Yo, is Randy gonna spear Mello out of midair?
Mello says, "I'll take advantage." Top rope splash! Mid-air RKO! Mid-air RKO! And it was on top of LA Knight!
2, 3. That was awesome! That was awesome! That was awesome! Stop it! Stop it! That was great! Predictable, but that was awesome! Fucking brilliant!
Bronson Reed, Braun
That was
Breaker.
brilliant!
Mello went up for the splash, but in the end,
Oh man, that was so good!
KO.
Stop
last
it!
year's losing finalist
Stop it!
gets a chance to progress
That was brilliant!
to the semi-final, which I'm reliably told will take place next
That
week.
was
This is what
absolutely
LA thought he had it
fucking brilliant!
Bronson Reed showing up shortly followed by Braun Breaker. A little payback from Monday. Carmelo Hayes going big.
Oh, that was so good!
Out of nowhere, the
that was so
catches
good.
Hayes, and LA Knight, who was effectively a dead body at this point after that Braun Breaker spear, gets the victory. And now we
SmackDown
get
is
the
cooking
bracket.
already.
The Viper is on to the semifinals. That starts the course for a chance to avenge last year's controversy, Wade, that you cited in the King of the Ring finals when he lost to Gunther.
Orton takes on Sami Zayn, who qualified
That was
this
so
past
good.
Monday on Raw. They will be contesting that semi-final right here next week on SmackDown.
And still to come tonight, remember the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes returns to SmackDown in-ring action, as well is our Queen of the Ring Fatal Four-Ways. Jade Cargill, Michin, Piper Niven, Nia Jax all battle. Then it's Alexa Bliss, Chelsea Green, Candice LeRae, and the incomparable Charlotte Flair. 2 women's Fatal Four-Ways.
Lexington, Kentucky, the United States champion is here. Hell, the United States champion is America's most wanted. And I'm coming live and direct inside the Rupp Arena. I mean.
We do you mean, Fatu? We do you mean? He's next.
Aw, Joe totally ruined that. Joe Tessitore just totally ruined that. God damn it, Joe. What up, Danny?
You walked into my life.
Oh, Jacob's a star, man. Mello, big win. Gonna be SummerSlam versus Miz. They should have done that last year in Cleveland. They should have done that last year in Cleveland. Probably, dude. Anime.
Lexington, Kentucky, home to the Blue Bloods of college basketball. Of course, the Wildcats, 8-time NCAA champions. And the horse capital of the world.
We've decided in chat that you need to create a photo that we can spam to a brand for me to get sponsored by, and whoever that brand is, we then
and coming up the victor in the first round of
comment them on every video. Oh, Fatu! No, it's what brand do you guys think? I think Happy Dad.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States champion, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu!
They love him. Wait, last week, we all heard Solo Sikoa backstage saying he could control Jacob Fatu, saying all gas, no brains. Well, you were on the call at Money in the Bank with the resulting action because Jacob himself heard that as well.
Fatu straight, yo, thank you so much for all the gifts over on TikTok right now. Hikaleu did botch the finisher.
Fatu did indeed hear every word. Now,
come on, Jake.
Come on, Jake. Money in the Bank. Jacob Fatu wrecks job. It looked like Sikoa was going to stroll to victory. Not quite. I hate you.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, though, Solo is the Pokemon trainer. Yo, thank you so much for the Dragon Crown. Holy shit, thank you so much.
Capped off with the body of Sikoa sent crashing through a table, and with it went Sikoa's chances of victory in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Fatu! Yo, anime, you're right. Ilya, probably not till October, maybe end of the year. This is gonna be a wild promo.
Lexington, Kentucky!
This is gonna be a wild promo. Let's just sit back and enjoy this.
Let's keep it 100. Just because your family don't mean that you could go behind their back and try to snake them.
Facts. Someone's ass about to get
Just because we both come from the same bloodline don't mean that you could take all the credit for your hard work. So Solo says, I wouldn't be nothing if it wasn't for him. Solo says, Jacob Fatu would be nothing if it wasn't for him. This is exactly why I had to remind Solo at Money in the Bank what happens when you don't get in, when you fit in. So I guess it's just me against the world now, baby. Cause Jacob Fatu is all gas and no brakes with it. Y'all know what I mean?
That's right. Tell him how you feel, Jacob. Tell him how you feel.
I thought that was a sound alert. I was like, what? What just happened?
Are you done getting everything off your chest? And Money in the Bank, you could have made the biggest mistake of your life. And I can forgive you for that.
Yo, Jacob leaned out again.
You see, 1 year ago when I came to Sacramento to see you, you was doing nothing.
Pause.
You were nothing.
Pause.
Nobody wanted you around until I brought you here.
Everybody wanted him
I brought you here, Jacob.
Everybody.
I made you into a superstar. I put money in your pocket. I put you in a position for success. I made you champion. It was all because of me.
Hey, yo, Solo, don't crash out, bro. Don't crash out.
Next week, I will be in the middle of the ring with open arms, willing to take you back, Jacob. But there's something I need from you. I need to hear 4 words from you, Jacob. I love you, Solo.
That's not happening.
And Jacob, remember, always remember, I brought you into this world.
Bro.
And I will take you out.
It's a great promo from Solo. That's a great promo. That is a great promo from Solo.
Point of response from Solo.
That is
Actions have consequences in this world, even for Jacob Fatu. And if you want to avoid those potentially savage consequences, there are 4 words you need to utter.
That was fantastic from Solo. Pause. Fantastic.
Ladies, what can I do
Chelsea?
for you?
Chelsea needs to speak with you immediately.
Chelsea? Chelsea's not here. What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I've had an impossible time finding a flight to that one-horse town, Lexington. So, we're gonna need to postpone my Queen of the Ring match until next week.
Postpone? Chelsea, no, we're not postponing anything. In fact, now that I think about it, it looks like the Secret Herb is here. It looks like Alba Fire is ready for action. So I think Alba Fire can take your place tonight. That's a great idea.
You realize we need to deal with her.
Oh, you're not authorizing it. Oh, well, that's such a shame because I just authorized it and I don't really care what you have to say. So, Alba, I suggest you go get ready because
Go put my
you've got a
wrestling
big match.
suit on.
Big opportunity. Queen of the Ring.
Dick, listen, I need to talk to you. I need Julia now.
Julia is
Julia?
Okay.
Well, that's convenient.
Look, I know that you want to get your hands on her after what happened last week, Zelina, but look...
First of all, I have been snatched harder by better, okay? Secondly, it's not the girl running around doing sneak attacks that you gotta worry about. It's the girl who keeps getting back up after the ass was dealt that you gotta fear. Because if you think one little sneak attack is gonna scare me, tú estás hablando con the wrong one. Because I am the United States champion. So, next week, I'm
dying right now.
Face to face.
Chelsea's still talking in the background.
Pretend or hide for nobody. So when the smallest girl with the biggest mouth was make you look stupid, then what?
Okay, then.
Chelsea's still talking on the phone.
Nicholas!
We all owe Zelina for lowering the volume.
No. Nicholas, send a private jet for Chelsea Green. Get her here.
About to leave. Damn it. I love this shoot here with Triple H.
Successful WrestleMania in history. We shattered every record from attendance to viewership. So we're running it back to the sports and entertainment capital of the world.
Yeah, no, Park. You guys saw none of that. None of that stuff pops up. Guess what, guys? I can officially say I will be in Las Vegas for WrestleMania. That's not even jinxing it. That's not even me praying it'll happen. It is official. I will be in Las Vegas for WrestleMania.
Now get me off of this thing.
By the way, go on social media and watch Triple H's making of that announcement as he's on the roof of Allegiant Stadium. Of course, WrestleMania 42. You can experience the non-stop excitement with
no sarcasm.
That's the
It's
official
official.
fan hospitality partner of WWE.
It's official.
Find your package at onlocationexp.com/WWE.
MJF will never go to WWE or WWE.
Yeah,
I know how John Cena is
not
going
a big fan of heights. Good for you,
It's going
Triple
to
H.
be an I Quit match. He says I quit. Maybe Baboon.
Michin, the menace,
in
already
the-
in ring,
Michin!
ready to do battle.
So be her first time competing.
We love
in a Queen
Michin
of the
over
Ring
here on this
tournament.
channel.
What a daunting task.
And
Michin
Luchasaurus is around.
Three of the biggest powerhouses in WWE, including the reigning Queen of the Ring herself.
And their opponent, making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax!
Nia Jax, who
Didn't she already win Queen of the Ring?
Asked Jade in this tournament a year ago. Jade was DQ'd, hit her with a steel chair. There is Piper Niven, who is the fourth member
Michin
of this
Twitch
first
channel.
round
I
fatal
love Michin,
four-way
and she
Queen of the Ring
always
tournament.
gives me a shout out. Like
But a year ago,
like,
Nia took advantage. She advanced
I can't wait to like
herself,
meet her in person.
became Queen of the Ring, went on to win the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. And now she steps in to this Queen of the Ring first round fatal four-way.
I agree. I think he would work very well in
Let's call
WWE.
her
It's a
what
shame,
she
in my
is.
opinion.
Queen
Michin's
Nia.
awesome.
At least for the time being, at least for 2 more weeks, and perhaps beyond that, should she win it again. I've enjoyed the reign of Queen Nia. Long may it continue.
Wait, hold on.
Jade, Michin, Nia Jax, Piper Niven. Piper, who's trying to regain the momentum that she
Wait,
had
hold on a
as the
second.
runner-up of Queen of the Ring in 2021. Quick to the floor with
I
Michin,
thought
just
in
slamming
the
her
Chelsea
into
Green
the
thing, they
barrier.
just said
I said it earlier, 3 of
Alba
the biggest
was going in the match.
powerhouses in WWE history, and Michin, who, in fairness, is
getting out of the way.
The most hardcore woman of them all. Now, this is not a hardcore match, obviously, but it's certainly going to feel like that, given the amount of firepower these 4 women hold.
Wait.
Jade just slammed Nia into the steel steps so hard that they moved about a foot. And now right in the center of the ring, Jade and Michin face off.
I was thinking earlier on her entrance, nothing could improve the visage that is Jade Cargill. However, I was wrong. A crown certainly would be highly appropriate on this apparition that is the
Michin's
Storm.
so cool, man.
Look at the athleticism and look at the strength. Backbreaker. And she goes right into the lateral
I know
press,
this sounds
and Michin
crazy,
able
but
to
she's
take out
like
with
my.
ease.
And I love the fact that
I
you
need
mentioned in last year's
like
tournament
meet
it
her in
was
person. Like
Nia
we've
Jax
chatted
knocked
before,
out Jade
but I need to
Cargill.
meet
This is
her
a
in
very,
person
very
next year at
different
Mania.
Jade Cargill. It's a Jade Cargill now who stands on her own 2 feet, and that was abundantly clear after a performance at WrestleMania 41 this year against Naomi.
There's no doubt about it. That WrestleMania moment for Jade Cargill, that was special.
Oh, stop it, Park.
Beautiful drop kick there from Michin. You've got the woman down. No other woman in close proximity. Here it is.
Oh, whoa.
Too much still left in Jade Cargill. Frustration now showing on Michin. The mean, moody, magnificent Piper Niven out here causing major damage.
I swear
right to the
they
floor.
said it was Alba that was going to be in that match.
And then the
Oh
running
my
senton.
God, Michin's dead.
As you
Michin's
see,
dead.
Winston in pain is Michin. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Nia Jax looking to take control against Jade Cargill.
There was a high-risk senton from Piper Niven on the outside. Kind of took herself out in the process.
I would love if Michin wins.
That is exactly the opening Nia Jax was looking for to take full control of this match.
Well, these two in the ring, they know what it is like to tangle with each other. Nia Jax is saying, I want that crown. I will be queen again.
Yes, indeed. Nia Jax suffered a major setback several weeks ago trying to dethrone Tiffany Stratton. Well, you win the Queen of the Ring again, you get yourself another shot.
Jade Cargill, I've got Jade Cargill winning this as well.
There's never been a two-time queen or king of the ring in WWE. Nia trying to be back-to-back as Piper Niven.
You guys really think Asuka's going to win Queen of the Ring?
I think they're looking at each other
That's interesting.
saying, how do we want to manage and handle Jade Cargill?
Smart thing to do. Piper Niven showing allegiance temporarily to Nia Jax because it behooves both of them to do so in their pursuit of victory tonight. Take out Jade Cargill, open a pathway. Easier said than done, apparently.
You know, one eats an elbow, the other right into the post, and now that big puck kick from Jade.
Yeah, unfortunately, a little too hard. Clear both women out of the ring. No one left to pick.
Slow motion activated, yeah.
And they're fighting out on the floor. And meanwhile, Michin is back to her feet. And is she lining them up? She is!
Oh!
Moonsault right up to all three
Michin.
of her chief rivals. Queen of the Ring, first round, fatal four-way.
Let's
Look
go.
at Michin.
That was sick. Let's go.
So much on the line tonight from Rupp Arena here in Lexington.
I think Piper took the knee right to the face.
The Ring tournament. We start with 16 participants. The goal is to make your way to Night of Champions. It'll be Saturday, June 28th, streaming on Peacock, live from Saudi Arabia.
We've already, in the relative early goings of this one, got 4 broken and battered bodies. And perhaps the most hard-wearing of them all. Get up, Joe Test. Show allegiance for those who are not currently with us, such as Miss Chelsea Green.
Miss Chelsea Green, who's having a cocktail poolside and was unable to make her travel to be with
no offense to
We're supposed to honor that.
Piper
yes,
fighting.
we are.
Maybe.
I'll take a pina colada, please, barman. I wish I was poolside with Chelsea Green. Could you imagine?
I would love to see Michin with a singles title, at least the US title, but I don't know if we're actually going to get it.
I can imagine you fawning.
I don't fawn. I'm a professional. Although if I were going to fawn over anyone, it would certainly be Chelsea Green.
The record has shown. Piper Niven trying to take control here. Queen of the Ring, opening round. Meanwhile, out on the floor, Nia Jax.
What the fuck just happened out there?
The best of Jade Cargill.
Jax better be careful here. That was a split second away from the match. Getting away from the reigning Queen of the Ring.
Chelsea in a match. I would love to see Alba win Queen of the Ring. I think Alba deserves it. She's a great in-ring talent. She's a great in-ring talent.
Right now.
Now look at Nia.
I don't think I want to be referee Charles
No
Robinson
shoulders
either.
tonight?
Now I look
Oh,
at
God.
things.
Just playing around at Piper and Nia. And they have done this earlier tonight as well.
Things are getting a little
teaming
saucy.
up.
Sauce.
Squash after squash against Michin.
Which I think played a role in Dakota's... Yeah, it did.
Ultimate humiliation for Michin, who
don't get too excited.
Lacks the power to fight back at this point, has been put through the ringer. And it ain't getting any better from here.
Taking the hip attack from Piper Niven.
What's going on here? Check the glutes. There was a glute issue. It appears to have been fixed with a
glute issue?
Issue? Nia Jax.
A glute issue?
Michin trying to fight back. Body shot after body shot.
Liv is probably one of the top talent for women on the roster, to be honest.
Ducking and diving, bobbing and weaving,
Where
but
is
in
the
the
solo
end,
promo?
the powerhouse Nia Jax
Where is the solo
takes down
promo?
Michin once again.
Hey, yo.
Spinning boss man slam with major authority. Things looking bleak at this point for Michin.
There is the coveted crown. The
Twitch
Queen
commercials or
of
TV commercials.
the ring.
I would take
We are
Twitch commercials.
underway in front
WWE
of
should book
this
better
jam-packed
matches for win.
Rupp Arena,
They
Lexington,
do. We just don't see it as
Kentucky.
much
the
as we
winner
should.
of this tournament gets a championship opportunity at SummerSlam in early August at MetLife Stadium.
Well, Piper Niven and Nia Jax have been working in cahoots. It was working so
Are
well
we on
until
commercial?
that
No.
flurry
Jade has
from
gotten much
Jade
better. She
Cargill,
has. She
but
really
now
has.
normal service has resumed.
So,
what an opportunity this would be.
Alba's next
at this
week?
stage of her career.
So is
Nia
Chelsea
Jax trying to
injured
be a
then, or what?
back-to-back winner in Queen of the Ring.
The Green Regime's house of cards has been tumbling of late, mainly thanks to US champ Zelina Vega. Chance for Piper Niven to stop the Rock tonight.
Oh, and look at the punishment that Jade Cargill is forced to take with the hip attack. As Piper and Nia teaming up to deal, the cannonball comes in with Jade Cargill.
Her nose is still broken. Fair, okay.
Oh, and Nia says, hey, hold on a second. That wasn't part of the game plan.
Wasn't part of the game plan?
We're going to deal with her, but I'm not going to allow for that.
Well, logically, you take down the other two opponents, then you fight it out between yourselves.
Oh, would you look at this? Hurricane Rana from Michin.
Yeah, everyone forgot about
Michin out here
Michin
cooking.
taking a major beating earlier in
Here's
this
the
match,
thing.
but now
Tornado DDT on Piper.
Michin, every time she's in the opportunity, she shows up.
As Michin,
Every time she shows up, man.
Well, Michin, who has been mainly tagging with B-Fab of late, but of course is always down for any fight in any format. Really in the ascendancy here.
Oh, she went for the Rana on Jade, but instead countered into the power bomb and the kick out at 2 and change.
Yeah, ridiculous core strength there from Jade Cargill, but that ain't gonna help you on a basement crossbody from Piper Niven.
Yeah, I really don't think she does.
Impressive stuff here in our fatal four-way. As Piper Niven now looking to be back in control. Michin trying to counter that
Michin
effort.
rarely misses.
Sliced bread there from Michin.
Oh, she rolls her over, lateral press, and Nia comes in to make the save.
Well, that has to be Michin's path to victory here. It's never going to be power against this trio. Oh, it has to.
For the win to advance.
And now you see the look in the eye of
You know what, Piper? We gotta remember, Piper was very good.
Feels she
is
should
very
be
good.
home and
It's
dry
just
by
she
this
just
point.
doesn't fit for some reason.
You see Jade Cargill on the outside.
The other thing with
And
Jade
Nia
is she's
and
not
Piper
done
are
much in
coming
this.
out
Oh,
to meet
never
her.
mind. I'll stop talking.
Badly damaged Jade Cargill, who's taken a hell of a beating
I
already
just
in
hope
this
Michin
one.
doesn't
Look at
take
how
the pin
courageous she
tonight.
is, though, willing to fight both of them.
Well, this is called being trapped between a rock and a hard place.
Which she
No
probably
way
will.
around.
Wade Barrett is taken out.
Are you okay?
Oh, no.
Oh!
Jade Cargill just went absolutely flying as hard as anybody has ever gone over our announce
Somebody check
desk,
on Wade!
and it took out Wade Barrett as well.
The
And now
double
back to action
birds, and you
inside
take
the
out
ring.
Wade Barrett.
Hopefully this headset is still working right now. Slamming down Michin.
Wade Barrett selling over
Trying
the
to
mic is
unearth things
amazing.
behind our desk as Nia Jax comes in to make the save. Wade, are you okay?
Oh,
Wade.
I'm fantastic, Joe. Can't be any better. Thank you for asking. I saw you run out of the way. You should have saved me.
Look at Michin trying to fight back. Michin now as Nia
Yo,
and
Wade's
Piper
selling is wild.
take advantage and slam her down.
Yo, Wade
All right, Joe, I think I'm back in business.
Is so
I
good.
shrugged it off. Although I don't know what happened to Jade Cargill, who took a way heavier landing than I did, that's for sure.
Oh, Wade selling that was great, man.
She's going up top, looking for the Annihilator.
Squash it time
for the win. Oh,
Yes,
and
Piper.
Niven comes in.
Clubbing
Yes,
blow to the
Piper.
jaw just at the right time.
And
Saving
these two,
the day.
who were acting
Damn, Nia.
as a tandem to get to this point in the match, all of a sudden have turned on each other. Right through The barrier of timekeeper. Piper sends Nia right through the
This
barrier.
match is
They
great.
have taken herself up, but no, staggering up is Piper Niven. I think Queen Nia's done there. Such a heavy landing.
Boy, and Michin does not want to be in this position. An
Holy
enraged
shit.
Piper who just took out Nia Jax, and now she's going up to that second rope looking for that Piper bomb, and she lands it. Oh, but here's Jade.
Yeah,
here's
here it
Jade. Is she gonna Jaded Piper? Wow, she does it. How strong is Jade Cargill?
Here is your winner.
Wow, Jade. That was impressive.
Wow, what an effort from Jade Cargill, rising up from the dead. I think me softening her blow there assisted the victory.
Roxanne's in a lot of trouble.
Big assist on that one, but this is the moment.
Roxanne's in a lot of trouble.
Went up in smoke, and right here, Piper Niven thought she had it in the bag, but Cargill, quick as a flash, connecting with a massive Jaded. And now Jade Cargill progresses to the semi-final, whereupon she will face the upstart, the newcomer, Roxanne Perez, who qualified earlier this week on Raw. That matchup will take place next week,
Roxy's
right
in
here
trouble.
on SmackDown, the semi-finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament.
The
Congratulations,
power of
Jade
Jade
Cargill.
Cargill is insane.
And up next, she did it. And that's a problem for the rest of the division. Naomi is Miss Money in the Bank. We will hear from her next.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
This July,
Be right back. You know what I mean?
WWE and Atlanta are bringing the classics back. The Great American Bash.
It's getting hot in here, man.
Saturday night's main event. And the history-making all-women's spectacle, Evolution. 3 massive shows. 1 unforgettable weekend.
I don't know what that means, so I will answer generally not often, but I prefer Sunkiss when I can't drink grape soda. I don't understand how people can drink grape soda.
Scott Hall, one of your idols, if not your biggest idol in all of sports entertainment and pro wrestling. Tell me about that.
In NXT, when I finally got to meet him a couple of times, and I was very shy-ish. You know, when I explained to him why I was a fan and how I felt, and he thought it was cool, and I was like, hey, would you mind if I did a few things that you do? The Razor's Edge was the big one, and I was like, would you mind if I did the Razor's Edge? And he goes, that's cool. I was like, yeah. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah, having a drink with Priest while taping What Do You Want to Talk About? That's the podcast hosted by the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. It's available every other Wednesday on WWE's YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts. And, of course, Rhodes and Priest are going to be in the King of the Ring first round Fatal 4-Way later tonight.
I'll tell you right now, having a drink with Priest is some of the most fun any man can have. So that is must-watch programming. Check
is
that
it
out.
ever?
Yeah, it tastes like medicine. I don't understand how they do it. She has one of the most underrated themes in pro wrestling right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Women's Money in the Bank winner.
I just don't understand the bodysuits.
4 times in the past, Naomi attempted to win Money in the Bank. 4 times it went against her. Not last Saturday, not with that kind of celebration, not with this kind of Naomi. This version is by any means necessary, Wade.
Yeah, incredibly physical and punishing women's Money in the Bank ladder match. 6 of the best.
What was the better Money in the Bank match?
Victory, but it was Naomi,
it
20-25.
the women's or was it the men's?
Grabbed the briefcase and firmly established herself as WWE's most dangerous woman.
Yeah, I see some of y'all looking real surprised. Real shocked.
Ain't nobody surprised
real
or shocked.
Stupid.
Naomi, nobody is shocked or surprised.
Because I told y'all I was done accepting scraps. I took what I deserved.
You did.
And look at me now. Miss Money in the Bank.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now.
And you know what's funny? The entire time when I was trying to beat Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship, you know who was there with the briefcase to stop it? You know who distracted me? You know who bashed me in the head?
Tiffany Stratton?
Tiffany Stratton.
Yep, that happened. That did happen.
You see, too nice Naomi just let it happen.
Facts.
But the Naomi now ain't letting nothing slide. I'm here for payback. And when I clock Tiffany in the head with my briefcase, it's gonna feel so good when I hold that title as the new W.
Now, the win has a way of becoming now with Tiffany, doesn't it?
Wow, that angle of Tiffany, she looked like Izzy Dame.
The WWE Women's Champion.
Well, Tiffany Stratton, meet your #1 threat.
That weird angle, Tiffany looked like Izzy Dame. I was like, wait a sec.
One thing's true, ever since Tiffany Stratton captured the gold, she backs down to no woman.
Challenge after challenge has been met. She has risen to the occasion, especially as
she looks like a shorter, stockier version of Izzy Dame.
A matter of time before Miss Money in the Bank Naomi was gonna come prowling around the WWE Women's Champ.
Braun Breaker, come get your woman.
You talk a big game, Naomi. So, why don't you just do it? Why don't you just cash in and take my title?
That'd be good.
right now.
Do it. Do it.
See? You say you've changed and that you're different now, but you're really just the same old Naomi. All talk and no action. And that's why you never beat Nia Jax, but please, prove us all wrong.
Okay.
Do I look stupid to you?
That's
Do I look like
very
Boo Boo the Fool?
that's a very open-ended question, especially with how Tiffany is on the mic.
I ain't gonna cash in on you now. I'm gonna cash in when you least expect it. Bitch, you heard me.
Pause.
But in the meantime, I'm going to enjoy making your life hell. Tick-tock, Tippy, your time is almost up. So I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
I love it.
Yeah, you can try and bait Miss Money in the Bank all you want, Tiffany, but the real secret to the power of that briefcase is the fact that you can cash in at a moment's notice when the champ has her guard down.
She lost her damn mind.
Oh, wait
up!
Nia Jax is in the ring.
Well, Nia Jax, who is irate after losing out in her Queen of the Ring quarterfinal and apparently still hurting from the fact that she got sent through that barricade, now getting dropped. Then you're back for a split second. And Nia Jax is back on top.
Nia Jax, who was just in the Queen
Yo,
of the Ring
hold
first
on.
round that was won by Jade Cargill, and now
They're not gonna do it
it
like
is
this.
looking for the Annihilator against Tiffany, who cashed in against Nia. And wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Could this be a moment here?
Get out.
Naomi was threatening to cash in that contract with Tiffany laid out after the Annihilator, and Nia jumps right into her face and tells her, stay out of this.
Interesting.
Things have gotten
I got
really
a little too excited
interesting,
there, but
haven't they?
you know, that was interesting.
Thank you all for coming. I brought you in here to follow up on the Wyatt's situation.
Nick, we know this is a big decision, and we think this would be a huge opportunity for Fraxium.
Trust me, we'll take him. Nick, we will take him.
Nick, may I suggest, if not Fraxium, the Street Profits, they said they're the boogeymen of the tag team division.
Hey, I suggest that you let me finish.
Yes, rudeness.
Taking everybody's suggestions into account, Motor City Machine Guns. You said you're the veterans of this division. That resonated with me. Tonight, I want you to set the tone. You guys get the Wyatts tonight.
Great call, Nick.
Set that tone, boys. Set the tone.
You got it. You got it, boys.
Man, you should have picked DIY.
Whole tag team division sending them out.
Okay. Yo, Motor City Machine Guns are about to get annihilated. Raise your fists. Raise your fists.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, with a combined weight of 412 pounds, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Motor City Machine Gun!
The former champs, the veterans who have seen it all, done it all. Sabin and Shelley against the Wyatt Six next.
Helicopter, helicopter. Tiffany Stratton beats Naomi. In what context? Hold on. Oh, she is. Okay, never mind. Helicopter, helicopter. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not trying to be horrible, but like, I seen some wild shit on social media today that like you shouldn't really laugh at, but I laughed like crazy. So Braid, are you Wait, are you okay? Lexington, Kentucky, your crowd sucks. They have not been impressive. Lexington, Kentucky has not been impressive. And for a wrestling town, oh no, wait, hold on. Louisville is the wrestling town, because Louisville has help me guys. DeMarco, nothing exciting. Not in the last 20 minutes. Good matches, but nothing exciting. OVW. Thank you, Park.
Now the Motor City Machine Guns. Tag team division was already red hot. All the top contenders positioning themselves for the Street Profits, and then things changed drastically on
What's up,
May
Jimmy Bob?
23rd when this group returned.
Whoa.
Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six, and getting right after it, right into the ring. Dexter Lumis and Joe Gacy. Fast-paced from the start.
Jesus.
Now, we did hear a message from Uncle Howdy last week, Wade. What did you make of it?
Well, it was kind of cryptically commented by Uncle Howdy, hard to decipher at points, but it's no secret that the SmackDown tag ranks have been 6 months worth of squabbles, backstabbing, and hatred. Where has the brotherhood been? Where has the respect been? I think the Wyatt Six here want to clear this thing up.
Dexter Lumis tagging in, Joe Gacy and Lumis competing here, representing the
No,
Wyatt
the
Six.
graphics
timing
behind
of
has
their
always been the
return that we
Fireflies,
mentioned
but
did not
they've
go
never
unnoticed,
made
interrupting tag team
the Crow
title
or
match
whatever it
between
is.
Fraxium and the Street Profits. And to do it on what would have been Bray Wyatt's 38th birthday, they blew out a candle that night. Now they're looking to extinguish every tag team in their path. And you saw everybody backstage, all the tag teams, and General Manager Nick Aldis gathered and saying, all right, the veterans get first shot at Wyatt Six. Go out there.
While the Motor City Machine Guns, perhaps bravely, perhaps unwisely, did indeed volunteer themselves to go first here. Oh,
look at Gacy springboarding his way and hooks the leg.
I wouldn't expect any less from two Detroit boys, as gritty as they come. Detroit versus everybody, and that apparently includes the Wyatt Six.
With a non-stop aggression early on from Gacy, and now Lumis enters the fray.
Oh, I love Dexter. Like, Dexter in this whole thing is great.
Ominously staring on from the aisleway, flanked by Nikki Cross and Eric Rowan.
I don't think they changed it. I don't think there's an issue with changing it.
Now Gacy and Lumis trying to team up against Sabin, who breaks free for a moment and then lowers that top rope just in time.
If the Wyatts lose.
Innovators of the
My issue is if the Wyatts lose,
finally
then
getting
we have a
something
problem.
going here for the Motor City Machine Guns, and it's about time too.
Baseball slide drop kicks. And now sending themselves over the top with the cross bodies. Good moment from Sabin and Shelley, but beware of big Eric Rowan.
I love that. Rowan is just so impressive.
Motor City Machine Guns, the former tag team champions.
Rowan is
the titles
so
for
impressive. I love how
42
Gacy
days.
wears the red and blue wristbands to
earlier
represent
tonight of
Husk's
all the
he
chaos
does.
in this division, the competition.
All of them have
elite
taken a
here.
very
You
good
just get the sense that the Wyatt
representation
Six, they changed the entire
of Bray
landscape
Wyatt,
of what
and
we will be
it's
seeing
really
here
nice.
in SmackDown in this division.
What's up, Heat?
Yeah, and it's about the only thing that all of the
How's everyone doing
SmackDown
over on
tag
TikTok?
teams
If you're over on
have
TikTok, keep
finally
tapping
agreed
that screen. Let's see if we can
is
get to
that the
5,000 by the
Wyatt
end of this
Six are
match.
a major threat, and perhaps
drop kick with the
Finger
flatliner
blast
and
that
into the
screen.
cover, but the
You
kick
heard
out
what
at
I
two.
said.
all of these teams need to band together and
You
deal
heard what
with
I
this
said.
threat before getting back to normal business.
Just a reminder, guys, after the stream over on the Twitch channel, we will be recording a SmackDown review show with Jack O'Hara, the new co-host of Straight Shoot. We will be over on the Twitch channel doing a full recap of SmackDown, which will then be posted over on the YouTube channel.
And with that, the DDT. As Shelley was just stunned by Lumis and Gacy.
Unnerving group of individuals. Put the fear of God into any team. And hats off to the Machine Guns for trying,
Jesus
and
Christ,
perhaps
Park.
failing to do something about it.
Park, what is wrong with you?
And Lumis double team. And Lumis
Respectfully, what is wrong
and
with
then
you?
into the cover, hooking the leg.
Tell you, a lot of the younger guys in this industry would have grown up watching the likes of the Motor City Machine Guns, perhaps Gacy and Lumis too, but that goes out the window here. Motor City Machine Guns have become the enemies now. No respect whatsoever, simply here to tear them apart. And
That was a
Gacy-
serious. Oh, Jesus, that's even worse.
Gacy tagged back in, taking advantage against Alex Shelley, who's been taking continuous punishment ever since he was stopped in his track by what you described perfectly as the unnerving actions of Lumis and Gacy.
Yeah, that's part of the issue. It's that mental battle that the Wyatt Six like to wage before
money.
they follow it up
Money,
with this
settle
physical
down,
battle. And we've seen the likes of
settle
Joe
down.
Gacy and Dexter Lumis caused severe havoc during their time in NXT. We know how good these guys are in ring, and when half the battle is already won thanks to that psychological game of theirs,
House of Black versus Wyatt 6, who do you got?
Teams apart.
Gacy with the big slam.
How do you want me to respond to that?
And this is all
do you
at the
want me to
pace
say,
that
like,
Wyatt
in a
6
straight up
like.
match
Everything
with
going the way of
knowledge
Uncle Howdy's
and
men
experience
so
in
far
wrestling,
tonight?
or the people I prefer?
Tag team action here. Motor City Machine Guns and the Wyatt 6.
Wyatt 6 I'll pick over the gimmick.
Competition. Nick Aldis said everybody made their pitches last week in the tag division, and it's the Motor City Machine Guns who got the
Wyatt
tap on the shoulder. Chris Sabin.
Finally, Chris Sabin tagged in there after Alex Shelley has taken one hell of a beating from this duo.
Missile drop kick, and now chop after chop against Dexter Loomis as the Motor City Machine Guns look to rally back.
I think Nikki
You
does
see
get
the
involved,
difference
yes.
maker for Chris Sabin really is that pace of his. And right now, Dexter Loomis just has no answer whatsoever.
Into the cover. And Loomis able to get that right shoulder up just in time.
Looking in the background, you see Alex Shelley picking himself up. I don't know how much is left in Alex Shelley, but nevertheless, Chris Sabin has elected to tag his partner in.
Uncle Howdy looks on as the Motor City Machine Guns look to team up against Dexter Loomis.
Nikki hasn't had a match,
They attack from that apron with the combination kicks.
Now perhaps it's time to go in for the kill here. You have Gacy out of there, you have Loomis softened up, and here we go.
Oh, they could be going for it. Looking for Skull and Bones, but instead Loomis able to break free and get action on that top rope, and here comes Joe Gacy.
Completely defenseless on the Machine Guns.
Double clothesline, springboarding off the ropes is Gacy, and now he tags in Loomis.
And right now, Chris Sabin left all alone in there.
Oh, and the assisted power bomb crashing down.
Such unique, unorthodox offense, but highly effective.
Lateral press and the kick out at 2.
Dexter Loomis celebrating that moment there, perhaps gave a beat for Chris Sabin just to recover enough to kick out, but I don't know if Chris Sabin can even stand at this point.
Just when the Motor City Machine Guns felt that they had gathered enough momentum to potentially set up Skull and Bones, and now coming in with that baseball slide.
I love that they're giving this a full match, though.
For an incoming Dexter Loomis.
Chris Sabin has no quitting him whatsoever.
It's not going to bury Motor City
whatever
Machine Guns.
he can at Dexter Loomis here, despite the clear wounds and injuries racking his body.
Shelley setting him up, taking him down. Here comes the facial, and they deliver it.
Here comes the what?
Now ratcheting
What did
up
he
the
just
gears,
say?
blocking out the pain. And the stress perhaps starting to show in the eyes of Uncle Howdy. This wasn't the game plan tonight. Well, that's how good the Motor City Machine Guns are. This is it, Joe Test.
Skull and Bones set to be delivered. Oh, Joe Gacy comes in. Gacy comes in and breaks up the attempt at Skull and Bones.
Well, Gacy feeling the threat. A high-low combination taking out Chris Sabin.
What kind of
Kind of a
football?
broken
Like
jaw from that
American
one.
or
Right
British?
into the cover as he kicks free.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead
And
serious.
see Uncle Howdy giving instructions.
Yeah.
Finish it the way I want this finished.
As Dexter Loomis is going to the top rope. Oh, the massive high-flying leg drop. Welcome back, Wyatt 6.
Yo.
Here are your winners, Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy.
Well, if you ask me, Dexter Loomis had the match won already. But apparently Uncle Howdy wanted a statement, and that high-flying leg drop was exactly it. Chris Sabin down for
Happy
the count.
days.
Glorious return
Happy
to action
days.
for the Wyatt 6. Perhaps one tag team down, more to follow. Who would want to be in SmackDown's tag ranks with
Love
this
it.
crew around?
Love it. Love
Still to come
it.
tonight, our next King of the Ring, first round fatal 4-way, and look who's in it. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke Nakamura. That is still to come, first round fatal 4-way.
I keep
King of the Ring.
forgetting that, John Cena.
Have you seen R-Truth?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen Ron Killings?
Listen, man, I ain't seen either one of them.
I know you're close. So do me a favor. Let him know I'm on the way to the ring right now. Tell him to meet me there.
Wait, what?
Fanatics Fest
Wait, what?
NYC is back and coming in hot.
Hit the shot and look down at my wrist just like it's dangerous. Know I'm in the field kicking game, I'm on the main line.
Stacked with WWE superstar appearances, too legendary to miss. Next Friday through next Sunday at the Javits Center. Tickets on sale now
I
at
should have gone to that.
fanaticsfest.com.
I should have gone to that. All right, let me see if I can get another post up. I just posted on. You know what the worst part about posting is? It's like jumping between TikTok and IG is like the hardest part about this. Okay, now that we're on commercial, I started with the trumpet in band, then baritone. I can play piano. I feel like Park's just been drinking and just letting us know random facts. But also, like, anything with a reed really gives you cankers in your mouth. Because I ended up playing the clarinet for grades 7 and 8. So I understand why you wouldn't want to play it, but... what was that? As a City fan, do I have the right to clown y'all if Wirtz flops after you spent... No, because... No, not at all, because you guys signed Haaland, and he's... No disrespect, but he's absolutely injury prone, and he had one decent season, and now the entire Premier League down to literally Villa and Brentford know how to defend him. So I can clown right back. Respectfully. Where's Alexa? Alexa's in the women's match.
6 Feet Under with The Undertaker is now available with the WWE Podcast Network in partnership with Fanatics. The latest episode dropped on Thursday.
Yo, do you know how
Michelle
much
McCool,
money
co-host, download
Michelle
6 Feet Under with The
McCool and
Undertaker
Taker
on
are
all
making
audio
off of
platforms,
this
and you
fucking
can watch
podcast?
it on WWE YouTube.
I love
Good stuff from
what
Michelle
Ron's
and
doing.
Taker.
This might be segment
Look at
of the
that
night.
purposeful strut quickly
Hey,
to the
guys,
ring.
this might
from
be
John
segment
Cena
of the
this
night.
time. The night didn't start the way he planned for it, did
Shut
it?
up! Shut your mouth!
This might be segment of the night. This might be segment of the month.
There is a level of disrespect that I can tolerate. R-Truth, you just crossed some lines. For once, I agree with you.
That's what I
There's a
think,
time
Jimmy.
to talk and a time to fight. Truth, get out here and let's fight right now.
He's not truth. He's not truth. Hey, who asked for the fake goosebumps?
CM Punk is going to get his chance with the undisputed WWE Champion John Cena Saturday, June 28th.
Yeah,
Night of Champions.
Lexington finally woke up. Yo! Why does John Cena look like a scalded dog?
Is it great to be alive on a Friday night in Lexington, Kentucky, or what? Did I hear you say something about disrespect? You're tired of being disrespected? John.
John.
These people are tired of being disrespected.
Facts. Where's the green shirt guy? Sorry.
But now, CM Punk has a microphone, and I think you can trust when I say that we have yet to begin to reach the levels of disrespect that we are capable of.
Yo, we're in for it now, chat. We are in for it now.
But for old time's sake, I'm gonna give you a chance. Give you the benefit of the doubt. Now, maybe my empathy is too much. Maybe I'm a little bit too Obi-Wan Kenobi talking to Darth Vader, looking for Anakin Skywalker in there somewhere. I know he's in there. So I'm gonna give you the chance in front of this legendary wrestling town. Stop what you're doing. Let these people celebrate who and what you are. Let them put you on a pedestal on your way out. Let them celebrate the sacrifices you two have made for them and this business. Give them a happy ending.
Yo, with the wink! With the wink! Give him a happy ending with the wink! Yo, Punk, that's dirty, bro.
Why?
I don't even know if that's PG.
No. Why would I waste my time? These people don't matter. This place doesn't matter. Basketball doesn't matter. Horse racing doesn't matter.
Okay.
This is the only thing that matters. So I am going to eat crow to the same idiots that are wearing this t-shirt and singing your song. Fat chance.
Okay, all right. Well, let the record state that CM Punk in Lexington, Kentucky gave you an out, all right? But now please, we'll do it your way. Let the disrespect begin. Ironically enough, your way is the CM Punk way. When that static hits and Cult of Personality plays through sold-out arenas, man, everybody knows it's about to get real.
Facts.
And ladies and gentlemen on TV land watching on the USA Network, it is about to get real.
Pipe bomb!
Here's the truth that you want so badly. There's an old saying, you tell a strong man a lie to offend him. That's why it pisses me off when you, of all people, call me a hypocrite. Conversely, you tell a weak man the truth, and that offends him. And here's the truth, John. You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. And now, you said you're gonna ruin wrestling. I'm taking it upon myself to go ahead and save it. Bear with me here, folks. I got a lot, as always, I got a lot I want to get off my chest.
How much are they gonna give us here? I'm actually in shock at this right now.
What was the other thing you said to me? Something about sociopathic confidence? Yeah, all right. That one I actually take as a compliment. Because of my unwavering confidence in me and my ability that has brought me to the mountaintop time and time again. When people like you said they didn't see it. When people like you said I didn't have it.
That's a Vince shot. That's a shot at Vince.
But I'm not as a confident man as you are, because I will not walk out into a sold-out arena dressed like a toddler who just struck out at T-ball.
Wow. Wow.
Did you actually like that one? Because I personally would like that one stricken from the record, because you know who I sound like? Well, I sound like a little PG John Cena.
Oh.
Which is ironic, because you know who you sound like? I'm gonna ruin wrestling. I'm gonna take the strap and leave. Man, you sound like CM Punk.
Yo, stop. Yo, Punk, stop.
And that's ironic. You're stealing my best material, John. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps.
Yo, stop right there. Stop with this.
I did it. I said I was going to do it, and I did it. And you know what? You couldn't stop me. You think challenging me at Night of Champions is going to stop me? John boy, just like old times. Here's CM Punk to make your title run interesting. Here comes CM Punk to make John Cena's retirement tour palatable, watchable. Get the rocket fuel and fuel up that private jet that you fly around in. I will follow you to Mars to beat your ass.
Holy sh!
I will follow you to hell to prove that I am better than you. Here's some more truth, ladies and gentlemen. Here's some truth for you, John. It's not all bad. You are a GOAT, but so am I. And I've beaten you in my hometown, and I've beaten you in your hometown, and I will beat you at Night of Champions. You are the GOAT that I will spit roast and sacrifice to the gods of wrestling.
Shut up!
Legends who actually belong on a Mount Rushmore. Guys like Terry Funk, Harley Race, Bret Hart, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah!
The audacity to put yourself on a Mount Rushmore once, let alone 4 times. You're a joke. Here's some more truth for you, John. You can't see me. I see through you. And I always have. And that's the truth.
CM Punk at his poison-tongued best.
The GOAT who I'm gonna spit roast, I see through you. Classic stuff by Punk. Oh, and speaking of the truth, he's back attacking Cena again, Wade.
In the STFU.
But the truth hurts.
Oh, and the truth has been hurting time and again since the dismissive disrespect of our truth. And now, our truth, or as he says, respect my name, Ron Killings being pulled off of John Cena.
Just like the rest of us, John Cena grossly underestimated our truth. But he's paying the price for it. Nowhere to hide now, John.
Right now, I'm standing by with Alexa Bliss. Alexa, last week we know you suffered a tough defeat in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. So, what's your mindset?
There's so much. Wait, wait, Lexi.
I've won Money in the Bank. I've cashed in and made history. So no, I'm not rattled after one loss. Tonight, I'm gonna remind everyone who Alexa Bliss is. You get one step closer to becoming queen of the ring.
Sweetie, did you say queen? There is only room for one queen in this division. Woo!
I'm at a loss for words how good that Cena Punk truth segment was. I'm actually at a loss for words. And you guys know I love to talk, but I am actually at a loss for fucking words. How good that was. And I'm not trying to ignore chat. I am not trying to ignore chat at all. But
now look at the look in Charlotte's face.
You do not interrupt the queen of the industry, Charlotte Flair.
Well, Alexa Bliss just did.
There are exceptions to every rule, I suppose.
Interrupting the 14-time champions' famed entrance, and now they'll meet up with a chance to advance to the Queen of the Ring semifinals and a championship match at SummerSlam down the road. First round fatal 4-way match of the tournament next.
yes, thank you, Lexi.
not that far away for what's going to be an incredible weekend of action in Atlanta, and you can experience it both Saturday night's main event and Evolution with On Location, the official fan hospitality partner of WWE. You get the unrivaled access, the unmatched service. You can find your package at onlocationexp.com/.
How much does it pay?
WWE.
I'll have to. Oh, truth.
Truth, what the hell are you doing, man? I already got an earful from Cena earlier tonight. Now you jump him again. I can't have you keep doing this on my show. What do you want me to do?
Give me a match against Cena next week.
You and Cena next week?
Yeah.
Done.
I'm driving now.
How about that? R-Truth, Ronnie Killings against John Cena next week on SmackDown. Here we go. Queen of the Ring, first round. Fatal four-way.
Yo, is it just me, or is there something about Candace?
Replacement for Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green, who's live tweeting.
Yo, I need somebody
She says
over
she has
on
travel
YouTube, like
issues
right now.
And couldn't make
I
it
need a
here,
mod
saying,
over on
"Sorry,
YouTube."
Lexington," as she drinks a cocktail poolside somewhere. Meanwhile, what a matchup with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair face to face as Candice LeRae and Alba Fire decide to start things off this way.
Well, Bliss and Flair are the clear favorites based on resumes, but don't make any mistake, this is not a
Park,
two-horse
making
race.
you a mod
Flair
scares me.
and LeRae are two vets, and they are desperate to punch their way up to the upper echelons of the women's division, and victory in this tournament will do that in a hurry.
It's been an interesting dynamic with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair recently. You saw what we saw backstage moments ago. Remember, it wasn't long ago that Alexa extended her friendship to Charlotte after WrestleMania, an offer that was not embraced
Thanks, Sophia.
by the 14-time champion.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Charlotte Flair is by far the least
And that is
popular woman
why
in
Sophia's
the
been a
locker
mod.
room. She certainly is not here to make
Ryan
friends
Cabrera
and
is a lucky man. Yes, he is.
use herself as above and beyond anybody else on the roster, and she's out to prove it here.
Right into the cover of Alba Fire.
Tell you, there's a fire lit under Charlotte Flair of late. We're kind of in uncharted territory for Flair. She lost her.
Yeah, DeMarco, she definitely beat you to it.
Failed to qualify for the Money in the Bank matchup. Flair is synonymous with
Two more.
success and needs to
Yo,
get
Charlotte,
back to
stop
that
calling
tonight.
it so loud.
Chop after chop.
Yo, Sophia, you running two channels here or what?
Is needed. Of course, Queen of the Ring this tournament. It's been great action time with King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring. The winners of these tournaments, they are vying for the chance to fight for a championship at SummerSlam.
Am I the only one that thinks Alba Fire is the next budget cut? You're not the only one that thinks that, but I think people are forgetting that she needs to find a way to change her character, kind of like Becky did.
If you can, you want to fly under the radar and steal a victory.
Crowd is a little soft tonight. I'm not trying to hit on the crowd, but
that Charlotte Flair lives life, and she's paying the price for that now.
Well, earlier tonight we saw Nia Jax and Piper Niven attempt that strategy, teaming up against Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill, who ended up jaded Piper Niven to advance in this Queen of the Ring, going off to the semifinals.
Bodies are dropping like flies now. The class of Charlotte Flair.
11:39.
Alexa Bliss! Crossbody and right into the cover quickly.
Bliss, someone you
oh, she's setting up the Sister Abigail DDT, but no, broken
thanks,
up
Sophia.
by Fire and LeRae.
Well, Alexa Bliss had an epic performance in the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, ultimately falling short.
39.
Straight back into the hunt tonight. You question what kind of condition that body is in after the amount of abuse it took on Saturday in Los Angeles.
13:45.
Charlotte hooks the leg on Alba Fire, who's able to kick out.
And this has been an absolute scrap from the get-go. No one really grabbing any form of domination, but it's Flair who is up. And Flair looking to go for victory here.
DeMarco, are you okay staying over on YouTube? Appreciate it, if you don't mind.
Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett with you ringside from here in Lexington, Kentucky, of what has been a star-loaded night of Friday Night SmackDown. You get all the action. When you get to these tournament levels, you get the fatal four-ways.
Yeah, Lexington crowd is 100% reactionary.
Yeah, these four-ways, they such a great equalizer because so much can happen. You can't really trust anybody, despite this effort from Alba Fire to ingratiate herself to Candice LeRae. And things can be over in the blink of an eye. Form book goes out of the window in these scrambles.
Nah, get rid of him.
Ray and Alba
Sophia,
Fire.
get rid of him.
Trying to team up against Charlotte Flair.
Gracias.
Ray sends Charlotte down, and then
So the main event is the men's fatal four-way, which I think the men's
causing real damage here.
Ooh,
what
Jesus.
a score it would be to put away the Queen, Charlotte Flair,
What just
in this
happened there?
tournament.
What
Does
just happened
irritate
with
Charlotte Flair
Candice
that
and Charlotte
we
there?
even have a Queen of the Ring tournament.
There was
Brings
a
into question
vocal
who is the
back and
real
forth.
Queen in this industry.
Or a
and
verbal
Charlotte
back and
Flair,
forth.
with or without a crown, believes it is her.
I don't think she's bashful about saying that at all.
She's not bashful about much.
No,
is
she isn't.
And neither should be. She's got the greatest resume of all time. No one else is going to do it. Sing your own praises.
Of course, coming off the recovery and working her way back after the injury. So to this point, then the loss at WrestleMania. Fire trying to hook the leg and score the win. But Charlotte
DJ,
has
you're
held
not
the title
wrong.
since
DJ,
April
you
1st
are
of
not wrong at all.
2023 to this point. When you think about her career, it's hard to think of that long of a span without gold in the hands of Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, and Charlotte really feels that she does not feel complete without some form of championship or title, and the Queen of the Ring tournament will certainly
Bye-bye,
help
bitch.
in that regard, let alone a future championship opportunity at SummerSlam. And Alba Fire now doing some major damage. You watched her own tag partner, Piper Niven, lose out in the quarterfinals earlier.
Charlotte's
Time to
not
set things
overrated.
right for the Secret Service.
Okay.
By punching your
Take
ticket
away
to
the Flair name.
semifinals.
And this is, I believe this. Take away the Flair name and how she got into the industry. If this
Fire and
was
LeRae. Time and again,
Ashley
they have looked at each other and said, why not let's
walking
take advantage against Charlotte Flair.
NXT developmental back in the day when it was up and coming, with her athletic ability, same gimmick, and showing that she's willing to work, would we be saying the same thing? That, oh, wow, WWE put her in a powerful position because she's so fucking athletic.
Friday Night SmackDown here at the famous Rupp Arena in Lexington,
Granted, she
Kentucky,
shit on the
with a
mic. She's not good on the mic.
Live gate.
But
in the history of WWE coming to
you
Lexington,
can't say
this
Charlotte's
is the night. The
not
crowd has come out.
good.
11,922 in the midst of seeing Queen of the Ring first round fatal four-way this tournament to
I
see
don't
who
agree with
advances
it.
to the
I won't
semis,
agree with
who
it.
eventually can win a championship opportunity, and still to come. It'll be the King of the Ring fatal four-way. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura. Are you kidding me with this? Alexa coming underneath and sending them.
Atta girl,
As
Lexi.
Alba and Candice were
Atta
trying
girl,
to get
Lexi.
the double superplex on Charlotte Flair.
So smart by Bliss there. Went for the woman who took the biggest landing of them all, Charlotte Flair.
Seth has not
Close
shown up
to
tonight yet.
victory, but just not quite enough. And I'll say right now, this has been a scramble from the off. It has been all-out offense.
See, and that's
from
wild.
all four women. No thought for
That's
defense
wild to
whatsoever.
me that someone would
And
think
right
that
now,
Charlotte
getting
gets
that
handed
second
everything.
win is Alexa Bliss.
Well, remember how she started off this match by interrupting the Queen's ring entrance and making a statement right away, and now those two right in the center of the ring.
And this is Alexa Bliss
Come on,
finding
Lex.
that championship gear she's found 5 times in the past.
Oh! Right off of Charlotte, the code breaker on Alexa.
Keep your eye on Candice LeRae at all times, and indeed, for that matter, Alba Fire. Keep an eye on everyone. Who might
Natural selection.
No way.
Everybody bringing their best stuff. That front suplex, the blockbuster, the natural selection, and now Charlotte, is she locking it in on Alexa? Could she bridge the figure eight? Look at this. Queen of the Ring first round tournament, bridging that figure eight, and springboard lion salt off the second rope onto Charlotte, breaks the figure eight.
Well, right before Alexa Bliss could have tapped out there, saving the match for everyone. Candice LeRae, and now Alba Fire going in for the kill.
Into the cover, Alba Fire! Oh! And Alexa Bliss breaks it up. Remember, Alba Fire subbing in for Chelsea Green, who's been live tweeting throughout the night. Says she had travel issues and couldn't make it here. Wanted to have this first round fatal four-way postponed, but instead, Nick Aldis said, no, Alba's here, she's good. DDT Alexa Bliss.
Come on, Lexi.
And she's looking to climb up top. Wait, could this be Twisted Bliss?
Going big, going for the semi-final spot. It connects.
She lands it to advance. And Charlotte Flair drags her off of the cover.
Nobody times it better than Charlotte Flair. It's why she is perennially at the top of the industry. Good night, Alexa Bliss. But keep your eyes peeled.
Oh, there's a roll-up. Schoolboy on Charlotte.
Oh, DIY's latest member.
Candice was getting the
Candice
schoolboy.
LeRae almost stealing it.
Big spear by Charlotte to advance. And somehow Candice LeRae kicks out.
That is astounding durability from Candice LeRae, who ate that spear flush. But out of the frying pan into the fire.
Oh, here she goes again. She was looking for that figure four, but instead Alba with the super kick just in time.
Got her shirt ripped open. Chelsea Green's on it. Was trying for her. Pretty hurt. Failed. Boot to the face.
That's a Chelsea Green shirt. And now Charlotte. There is the figure eight on Alba. Could this end it? And could Charlotte advance in the tournament?
Twisted
Wait a minute!
Bliss!
Sister Abigail! Sister Abigail!
2, 3!
And the win! Alexa wins!
Yo, what a finish!
Alexa Bliss!
And Alba Fire tapped out just moments after the pinfall win by Alexa Bliss.
And the frustrations continue from Charlotte Flair's perspective. She had the match won, but stealing it at the death was the crafty Alexa Bliss with Alba Fire tied up in knots. Wow.
Charlotte thought she won. Alba gave way, but Alexa with the Sister Abigail and the pinfall win advances, Wade.
And Alexa wins. We'll find out who her semi-final opponent will be this Monday on Raw.
Look at that look that Charlotte gives to Bliss. Queen of the Ring, semifinalist Alexa Bliss.
Yo, Alexa trolling. Okay.
You know we can't run away from each other forever.
I know. Good luck tonight. After Night of Champions, we'll see who's chasing who.
Wrestling has more than one.
Royal, I don't even
Monday, the crown calls and chaos answers. The first round of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
Talking about Sim Scalos.
We'll get to the semifinals of the King and Queen of the Ring tournament.
I have a respectful appreciation for Alexa Bliss.
Heavyweight champion.
Wow.
Raw, Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
I have a respectful appreciation for Alexa. On streams, Snapchat keeps popping up.
It's been a spectacular night here in Lexington, and then next Friday Night SmackDown, Wade goes to Grand Rapids, Michigan, and King and Queen of the Ring tournament, it heats up again.
Yeah, we saw earlier on tonight last year's losing finalist Randy Orton punch his ticket to the semi-final. He goes head-to-head with Sami Zayn up for grabs, a place at the final of the King of the Ring tournament at Night of Champions.
We just had a spectacular finish in our first round fatal four-ways. The result was that Alexa Bliss advanced, so Alexa Bliss is in the semifinals. That match, we'll wait to see who fills in that slot, is next Friday from Grand Rapids.
Now get this, these two men met recently at Saturday night's main event. I would never call this a rematch, as it is a very, very different R2 to one we've seen before after a number of assaults here on SmackDown. Next week, John Cena gets a chance to go even as he goes head-to-head with R2.
man. Okay, tell me she doesn't look like Izzy Dame.
More politely than that, Joe Tess. I'm trying here. You're backing me into a corner. You get me fired if you carry on like that.
Are we gonna get Priest winning this? Sophia, you rise all the time, so just saying.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest.
Priest understands the value of winning King of the Ring from the other side. Last year's winner was Gunther, who ended up toppling him. This is Priest's first time in competing in the King of the Ring tournament.
Damian Priest has had a 12 months ruined by a combination of the Judgment Day and indeed Drew McIntyre. Those threats seemingly behind the big man now, focusing back on achieving big things here on SmackDown and beyond.
Wildly interesting combination of talent in the ring right now. King of the Ring. First round of the tournament, fatal four-way. No DQs, no countouts. The first to win by pinfall or submission advances. First, the winner of the King of the Ring gets a championship opportunity at SummerSlam. That comes your way from MetLife Stadium August 2nd and 3rd. King of the Ring finals will be at Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th. That's streaming on Peacock.
I'll tell you right now, the King of the Ring is a big enough motivator on its own, but since they added that World Championship or WWE Championship stipulation to the prize, it just grew bigger and bigger, and now it is an absolute peak, historically speaking.
You can understand the early feeling out here with these four. Rhodes and Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura makes an exit.
And I love this from Nakamura. There are no prizes for putting your body on the line early here. Don't risk anything unless you...
Oh! The American Nightmare with an early statement as Nakamura exited the ring, and now Andrade and Priest right in the center of the ring of the striking combinations from Damian Priest.
Cody had a great idea there, but in the process dropped his own guard, and unsurprisingly, Andrade capitalized.
Andrade off to a very good momentum-gathering start.
The man with the big dreams.
Cody intercepts and then eats an elbow. Haven't seen Cody Rhodes in action inside the ropes on SmackDown since February 7th. Right into the cover by Priest.
Broken arrow connecting early. I'll tell you what, Andrade was not expecting the heavy artillery this soon.
Rhodes now couldn't deliver the elbow, and Priest came in and then goes flying over the top rope and then pulls down the legs of the recently dethroned Undisputed
Park,
Champion.
by the way, dude,
Every
thank
single
you so much for the
competitor
10
is
bomb.
starting out on
It's
a
much
10. We ain't
appreciated.
warming up tonight. The stakes are too great.
Oh, Nakamura came all the way around the ring, got
Nakamura's
up
just
on the
going right
apron.
in.
He saw an opening against both Cody Rhodes and Damian Priest Wade.
Yeah, these are 4 high-caliber competitors, and unsurprisingly,
Andrade!
Jesus,
Moonsault right off the top of the post. All 4 are laid out on the floor.
Jeez.
Incredible start
Bliss
to this fatal four-way. First
That's
round
a Chelsea green
tournament
shirt,
action,
and now-
King of the Ring tournament. Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Andrade.
Bro flew? Yeah,
who
he
came
did.
flying, moonsaulting out onto the floor, Wade.
all 4 men going for broke from the off, leaving nothing in reserve. That's the level of healthy respect these 4 competitors have for each other. They know how dangerous their opponents are this evening. You simply cannot
How much
pump
money
the
to
brakes at
take
all.
a stink face from Rikishi? I know a buddy of mine that I'm still
Nakamura
kind of
out onto
friends
the
with
floor to meet
in my city
Andrade.
that took
We
it for
might get a
free.
flash
I
finish in
would
this
not.
one. These guys are going big
But
from
I
the
know a
very
guy in
beginning. They don't look away.
2005 took it for free.
That running knee comes in. It has been
He was asked to come into the
nonstop
ring and he
offense, to your point.
sat
I'll
down
tell you
and
right now, as a competitor, this kind of
took it
match,
like
you
a
almost have a
G.
timer in there, and in the back of your head, you're thinking, I've got to reserve things, reserve a little energy for when things get into the deep water, when guys start getting tired. We might not even get that far.
Yo, chat, can we get the TikTok to 5,000 likes? We're like 60 away.
Just slugging it out with Damian Priest is such a bad move. A, he's so
Yeah,
big
it's a
and
bad
strong,
move.
he can probably punch
try and
harder
fight
than
Priest.
most. Secondly, he has that huge range.
Good example of what it takes to get through a fatal four-way as Priest thought he was in position against Rhodes. Next thing you know, he's got Nakamura chopping down at his leg.
Just a reminder, chat,
My
right
question, if
after
anybody
SmackDown,
in the entire
we are
field of this
going
tournament is more highly motivated than Cody
SmackDown
Rhodes
review
to win this thing,
with
secure the
Jack
crown,
O'Hara
yes,
from
but
ESPN.
majorly secure that opportunity to get back at John Cena at SummerSlam, should John Cena still be in possession of that WWE Championship by that point, which is certainly not a given. We'll see what CM Punk can do at Night of Champions in 2 weeks, of course. Cannot wait for that one.
Incredibly interesting exchange between CM Punk and
Y'all
John Cena
need fucking
just moments
Jesus.
ago.
Y'all need Jesus.
Nakamura turns the tables on Rhodes.
Can we rehire Truth already? We have. All right, Jimmy, have a good night. But the review will only be over on Twitch. We'll be off of TikTok. Oh, Cody. Oh, Cody, you fucked up. Oh, Cody, you,
And once
you
again,
made a
that
mistake. bro.
striking ability of Damian Priest just knocking all opponents down. It's too easy for Priest, but don't take your eye off someone like Shinsuke Nakamura, who knows a thing or two about striking himself.
Who knows a thing or two about striking?
We're only 2 weeks away to Night of Champions, Saturday, June 28th. The question is, who will be in the finals of King of the Ring? This is first round action, and it has been nonstop since the start with Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Shinsuke
morning? Well, you have a good
Nakamura,
morning.
who is putting Priest in that compromised position right in that corner and sliding
Who doesn't
through.
like being put in a
Nakamura
compromised
has been
position?
so crafty in this one. He's allowed the other 3 competitors at time to burn each other out while laying in wait. Yes, he's absorbed some punishment himself, but he's been waiting for this moment, and he has to make it count.
Shinsuke Nakamura, 3-time U.S. champion, coming straight in on Cody,
Someone
who gets out
asked
of the
about
way
how much money it would take
just
to
in
stink
time.
face.
You
Why does
can't take
Tesh
that much
always
time
make
against someone the
me
caliber
the bad guy?
of Cody Rhodes,
'Cause it's always
arguably
you,
number
Park.
1 in this entire industry, albeit without a
always you.
championship at present.
Cody looking to advance by submission here in first round action. Figure 4 is locked in against Nakamura. Off the top rope comes
I thought that was
Andrade.
Jay for some reason.
With a figure four.
I thought Jey Uso just dropped a splash. Dog King, what's up, man?
That is exactly what happened. And now Priest back to his feet.
Rhodes leaving himself defenseless. If I was Priest there, I'd have kicked Rhodes out the ring and focused on the one-man left, which would have been Andrade. Priest has other ideas.
What do you guys think of SmackDown? It's fantastic, right?
Former world heavyweight champion Damian Priest knows exactly what he's doing.
Looking to get back in position to battle for a world championship. Off the steel steps, he comes crashing down on Nakamura.
All three men at the feet of Damian Priest.
Priest going up old school. But here's Cody.
Oh, wow.
Look at this.
Cody, what are you
Look
doing?
at Rhodes trying to balance
my God,
himself
I thought Cody
before
was going to go for a
Nakamura
Spanish fly.
gets the best of both of them.
I thought Cody was going for a
There's
Spanish fly.
There's a roll by Andrade.
Just over-rotated there, and Shinsuke Nakamura didn't need to be asked twice to get the hell out of that armbar now. Locked in, that arm is extended.
That armbar is locked in. Nakamura.
Oh. And Cody Rhodes saw the danger a mile off just before perhaps the arm of Andrade was snapped, or there had been a tap out.
Here's Cody, who can advance out of this first round and make it to the semifinals of King of the Ring.
Yeah, so frantic in there right now. Cody Rhodes saw his moment for glory, saw his moment for progression. Didn't quite work out, and now Cody Rhodes has
this crowd's gonna go nuts.
Tricks up his sleeve.
This crowd's gonna go nuts. The Slim Jim table is coming out.
Well, it's a little unorthodox for a fatal
Anime, are you still here?
DQs.
There's absolutely nothing this referee can do about it. Cause all the carnage you want, Cody.
Cody's got the table lined up.
6K, let's go. Do you think
Cody
Drew comes
says
out and costs Priest?
it takes.
Drew's
This is
done
the
for
path
a few months.
to
He's
getting
not back for a
to a
while.
world championship opportunity.
Drew is not back
whatever
for a
it
while.
takes. As he's got Andrade lined up, but Andrade's gonna lock it up.
Yeah, real smart from Andrade. He's taken enough abuse already this week. Thank you very much.
Oh, Priest joins the fray. They look at each other, and they say, why not?
I don't know how this can possibly end well for any of these three men.
Wait.
Nakamura's gonna bring down the legs of Andrade and deal with him himself. Right through! Oh, Slim Jim table snap.
Oh, Cody Rhodes just fell on his own sword, and it's Nakamura with all the power
It's
now.
always the person that sets up the... Wait. Oh, I thought Cody went through the table during commercial. I was like, what's going on here? It's always the person that sets up the table.
And Damian Priest, as he tries to slam down the head of Priest, but Priest able to get the best of him.
Priest is too big and strong.
Oh, returns the favor, smashing the top of our announce desk.
This might be a world record for the amount of abuse our desk is absorbed in 3 hours, Joe Tess.
It has been so much. Oh, and Andrade looking to lay him out and smash Priest down as well.
Hey, why not? All bets are off. Clearly with that table's involvement.
Oh, what a big boot as Priest is laid out onto the table at this point.
We are reaching a whole new level of pain in this matchup, and perhaps with it, a whole new level of barbarity.
Wade!
Oh, they send Priest sliding over the table.
Tasted one of them already tonight.
I think he may have hurt his left leg badly there.
Well, you hear Priest screaming in agony down here. Not that there's going to be any let up from Andrade or Shinsuke Nakamura.
Did y'all
Cody
really hate
Rhodes laid out a few...
that Irish commentator that we had?
They send him flying into timekeeper.
What was his name?
Andrade and Nakamura, and now it's Andrade being
really
turned
hate him
on
that
by
bad?
Nakamura.
Kevin Patrick, that's it. Like, y'all really take him Like, take Joe
Nakamura
Tessitore over
looking to
Kevin
close
Patrick?
things out here. And able to get that right shoulder up is Andrade.
That's a real question. It's a good chop.
Shinsuke Nakamura driving that knee right into the chest of Andrade.
You hear this audience attempting to rally Cody Rhodes. He may be done and dusted, took a hell of an impact earlier on through that table, and he's barely moved since.
Cody Rhodes.
Andrade
Cody
climbing
Rhodes.
up top as Nakamura meets him with a big right hand.
I want to know who the person that decided to debut
top, not where you want to be.
This year, I'm going to try to get a Zilla Fatu t-shirt. Just order it off his page.
That is what is on the line. King of the Ring. This is the first round fatal four-way of the tournament.
How do you debut
Andrade and
Hikuleo?
Shinsuke Nakamura battling right now. As Damian Priest is somehow back to his feet. He was smashed up and over our announce desk and into the timekeeper area. And now he's lining up the Razor's Edge as Shinsuke tries to fight him off.
Yeah, you fight tooth and nail to get the hell out of that one.
Meanwhile, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, he went
We got
through a
about 3
table
minutes.
some time ago, and he has yet to recover. Andrade hooks the leg, and he couldn't advance.
Simply no way out of danger in this kind of match. There's always someone lurking, ready to pounce. And right now it's Nakamura with a Pele kick to the back of the head of Andrade. All men down.
Oh, look, Cody's awake.
But how much has been taken
Cena
out
gonna
of
cost
Nakamura?
Cody?
As you see Cody Rhodes trying to get to his feet. Cody went through a table earlier, and now Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, trying to advance himself. He wants a world championship opportunity to regain his status.
By hook or by crook, the indefatigable human spirit of Cody Rhodes shining through here.
Rhodes.
Very well done.
Getting the best
Very
of
well
Priest.
done.
And you feel that noticeable jump in energy. This audience is
disaster
starting
kick.
to believe once again
Disaster
in the American Nightmare.
Setting up crossroads, but instead, Shinsuke able to counter. Shinsuke Nakamura looking for Kinshasa.
Was that Kinshasa to the back of the neck?
Hooks the leg. Could he advance? Andrade with a last second save.
Cody Rhodes' eyes just
I think
rolled in the
Priest
back of
wins
his
this, to
head.
be- Oh,
Nice
my
move,
God.
Schoolboy into the buckles there by Andrade. This one swinging back, forth, left, right, up, down.
Andrade, who had so many wow moments
Yo, that Schoolboy was
in the Money in the Bank
gross.
ladder match, and now just 6 days removed with a huge career opportunity in front of him right here as he comes in with the running double knees.
God, has Andrade found a new gear in recent
I
months?
have no
The
idea who I
acquisition
got in
of
this match.
Triple
I'm gonna
A
say
has
Priest,
fired up something inside of this match. Oh, God.
Oh no! Watch out! Here comes Priest.
Once again.
Oh, you saw the spinning elbow! Looking to deliver the message. Andrade, is this enough? Shinsuke Nakamura.
All right, we're going
Fatal
home here.
four-way
We're going
action
home here. Let's go.
Everywhere you look.
Yes, I do. I do.
Scorpio rising attempt there, I think, from Shinsuke Nakamura. Certainly did not catch Andrade flush, but it broke up the pin, and that was enough for now at least.
Andrade and Nakamura. As Cody's been damaged, Priest is laid out. Will these two determine this first round King of the Ring fatal four-way?
Every shot is so heavy in this matchup. I'm feeling every thud reverberating through the arena.
Double cover!
Here comes Cody! Cody Rhodes rallying back. Priest looking to deliver. Instead of Razor's Edge, it's Cody delivering the Cody Cutter.
Oh, that one was as sweet as I've ever seen, but it's not got the job done yet.
He wants it badly to get back into position. Crossroads on Andrade. Oh, but Nakamura. And he says, I'm ending it right here, right now. Cody counters. Cody has countered. Cody Rhodes. Crossroads counter. Hooks the leg. And does it.
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
One step closer to redemption for Cody Rhodes.
Predictable.
What an epic matchup. We're going to find out who Cody Rhodes' semi-final opponent is this Monday on Raw in Green Bay. But what a journey.
So it's going to be Jey Uso. Jay's going to win Monday night.
This Crossroads.
Jay's going to win on Monday. Two, one. All right, let's get this done. Click that over. Open Discord. TikTok, if you guys want to see the SmackDown review conversation. And YouTube, if you guys want to see the SmackDown review conversation, head on over to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MrTeshk. And we are going to be doing that live right now. So if you guys want to head on over, we will be live in probably the next 5 to 7 minutes. And we'll be doing it over there. So